So let's see how we do in here. Move myself like right here. Should be good. All right. So, English, please. Display. Shadows, midtones, highlights, gamma correction. I'm blind, but not that blind. Oh my God, now it feels so dark. Maybe I am blind. Brightness. And gamma correction. And contrast. Now that is a video game. That's perfect, dude. It looks beautiful. Okay, maybe up a little bit. Oh, wait. There we go. All right. There we go. That seems about right. 4, 5 minus 2. 4, 5 minus 2 looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like it. All right, continue. Font size. Big. I'm very blind and I'm pretty far away from the monitor, so I kind of want it to be a little larger. Protenopia red green. Deuteranopia. Tritanopia. Well, I know I am colorblind. I just don't know how colorblind I actually am. Well, let me do it. You know what? Let me do a check with Twitch chat. This is red. This is blue. This is purple. You got it all? All right. Let's get it. Continue. Photosensitivity warning. A very small percentage of individuals are blackouts. Well, hope that wasn't necessary to read. I hope you got all of that. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader EULA. Important notice. Please read the following end user license agreement carefully before downloading, installing, or using Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader game or any related software. I read it all. I'm a fast reader. Nice. Also, it says read before downloading. I think we've already missed the... Alright, so now let's take a look at the controls. Game settings, English, bloodstains on, gore on, bloodstains 2, off, on. Okay, you get two levels of bloodstains. It's a tiny bit loud. I can change that. Hold on. Volume. Well, actually, we can do that in game. We'll do it in game. Statistics. Allow setting of game statistics. Default off. That's a +1. Hell yeah. Default off. All right. Autosave enabled. Yes. Autosave slots. Quick save slots. Tooltip delay. Show basic tutorial. Control basic tutorial. Advanced tutorial, gameplay tutorial, advanced tutorial, tutorial for Rogue Trader, space encounters, space exploration, ground encounters, context tutorial, auto pause. Pause on lost focus. This setting won't work in co-op mode. Oh, it's got co-op. That's cool. On. Off. Pause when a trap is detected. On. Pause when a hidden object is detected. On. Pause when an area is loaded. Off. Pause on loading screen. No. Turn base mode. Auto end your turn. No. Lock camera to moving character. On. Move camera to currently acting character. On. Combat speed settings. On demand, never or always. Fast movement, on. Skip non-attack animations, on. Increase speed of party animations and increase speed of enemy animations. We'll play around with that as needed. Apply. Let's look at the controls. Enable the camera to follow characters, screen edge scrolling, highlight objects, character, inventory, journal, map, encyclopedia, colony management, cargo management, void ship, pause, quick load, quick save. 5 F8, those are gonna be our favorite numbers. Screenshot, stop, hold position, move camera up, move camera down, move camera left, right, rotate camera, follow the character with the camera, skip scene, open modifications window, speed up enemies, turn, hold. Nice. Select characters, Alt 1 through 6. Dialogue choices, continue, end dialogue. Change weapon set, consumable 1 through 4. Weapons 1 through 12. Good God, that's a lot of weapons. That's a lot of weapons. Ability 1 through fucking 20. Jesus Christ, how many abilities do you get? Okay, looks good. Screen resolution reduced display mode automatically started in full screen borderless window. +1 score. Hell yeah. Camera shake on. We'll turn it off if it gets aggressive. Graphics custom. V-sync every frame. Graphics we'll put on. We'll keep it custom. Frame rate limit. 60 FPS is fine by me on a non-FPS game. FSR mode. Turns on one of the presets for SFR, saves memory and time spent on rendering a frame. This decreases image quality. It is in fact lower resolution rendering and subsequent upscaling using a special filter does not apply to the UI. I don't know what that means. Volumetric lighting quality. Medium. This shit, volumetric lighting is always the culprit with performance issues. Particle system lighting, particle system shadows, shadow quality, texture quality, depth of field, bloom, SSR, HBOW, film grain. I don't really like film grain personally. Film grain off. Footprints everywhere. Apply. Save. Perfect. Display. We already went through that. Sound. Master volume. About 85%. Sound effects will be a bit on the lower end. Perfect. Looks good. I'll turn the voice to down like 95. Accessibility. Looks good. All right. New game. We as developers are always striving to improve our work. To do this, we need information that we can only get from you. By sending game statistics and bug reports to us, you can help us learn more about the way you play and what difficulties you encounter in our game. Since this game is based on Unity technologies, we use Unity Analytics to analyze your game experience data. You can opt out of data collection at any time in the settings menu. Would you like to opt into setting game statistics? By clicking accept, you confirm that we will read your game, see that you are absolutely destroying things, and nerf stuff appropriately. I'm down for that. Hell yeah. I like it. Main story. Cool. Continue. Difficulty. Oh boy. We've got story. Enemy stats are reduced by 30. Oh, I already see it, chat. Give me a second. We'll get there in a second. All right, we'll get there. Enemy stats are reduced by 30%. Enemy wounds are reduced by 60%. Damage inflicted by enemies is reduced by 60% after all modifiers have been applied. Enemy dodge is reduced by 20. Party momentum gains increased by 40. Minimum damage for party members is 4 or 40%, which is greater. All modifiers have been applied. Party resolve increased by 2. Enemies decreased by 15%. Have cover. Full effectiveness. Party member receives an injury if they receive equal 70% of their total wounds in 1 round. Okay. All right. Or we can do normal. So the jump from story mode to normal. Now normal, I kind of wish developers would give almost like a commentary of like what they intend for these difficulties, you know? Like what do you intend for this to be? There's a scroll bar? It is a scroll bar. Nice. All right. So this is we're gonna say that this is baseline difficulty. So now we've got daring. Oh. This difficulty is not recommended for players who are not familiar with Warhammer Rogue Trader system. Damn, it's not recommended, and we're only on daring. We haven't even looked at hard or unfair. Know me. All right, so daring is no bonuses at all. Everything seems pretty much across the board. Everything is normal. No one gets extra dodge. No one gets extra damage. You don't get any extra mitigation. Looks pretty good. Hard. These modifiers increase gradually up to the values above, reaching them by the end of chapter 1. Nice. So this is about 10% more difficult. 10% more difficult over daring. Not bad. And then there is finally unfair. Unfair difficulty. Don't play unfair. It's for experts. Now, unfair difficulty is definitely a difficulty that will destroy us, right? It is for people who've already played through the game. They already know what to expect. It's for experts. Enemy stats are increased by 20%. Enemy wounds are increased by 80%. Damage inflicted by enemies increased by 20% after all modifiers have been applied. Enemy dodge is increased. This looks like fun. The chance to hit cover when shooting at enemies is increased by 20%. Half cover and 30% for full cover. A party member receives an injury if they receive damage equal to or higher than 30% of their total wounds in 1 round. Let's see. Let's take a look at these. The parameter that helps negate damage from melee and ranged attacks. If the character's attacked, they will automatically try to dodge the attack, no matter the weapon. base dodge chance is 30 plus target's agility attack minus attacker's perception. Okay. This chance can be affected by abilities. The effects that influence dodge chance depend on the different attacker's dodge. The base value of this stat, sum of the attacker's perception, or half the agility score. The character uses a melee weapon. When dodging an area attack made by a ranged weapon, the character can only move up to 3 cells in order to leave the affected area. Okay. Look at that. Cover details. Character hiding behind cover has a chance to avoid an enemy attack. Full covers, indicated by a skull on the shield, reduce the chance to hit the character by 60%. Damn, full cover is dope. Partial cover reduces the chance to be hit by 35%, although the chance to hit a character behind cover may vary depending on difficulty of the game that you choose. When enemies from the opposite side of the character's cover attack them, the character must pass cover test. If successful, avoid the damage. Now, I say we go forward with unfair. I say we go forward with unfair. I have always prided myself on playing these style games on the hardest difficulty. Now, there is a chance that I eat my words. I mean, to be fair, this is Owlcat we're talking about. This is an Owlcat game. They are the type of developer that when they make their hardest difficulty, they do it right. They make you suffer. They make every single aspect make you work for it. All right. Co was warned on the Discord from the beta testers that anything above normal would be very brutal, and he opted for hard. Okay. Then unfair difficult. Okay, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. How about this? Let's start on hard. If we beat hard and we like it, we'll do an unfair difficulty run. How's that sound? How's that sound? We'll start on hard. We have to get a good, assessment of just how difficult this game is. Plus, when we jump into unfair, I'll know what I want to build my characters for. I feel like for unfair difficulty, we need to already know what I'm building towards. If I'm learning the process while we're doing it, I'm gonna build to something terrible. All right. Game is likely 50 plus hours at least. Well, I have 100 hours, so that should be 2 playthroughs. I don't know. This is y'all's subathon. I kind of want to play on, I'll play on hard, and I'd like to do an unfair difficulty run as well. I think that would be super fun and very interesting. So we will start on hard and we'll move on to unfair later down the line. Continue. Choosing this difficulty is not recommended for players not familiar already with Rogue Trader's systems, as well as its implementation in this game. Do you wish to confirm your choice? Not recommended? Send me in. All right. Pre-generated character. Heck. Darius. Bahroo. Or a custom character. I'll go with custom. Well, first, what do they have? Ballistic skill, persuasion, run and gun. All right. Best position for cam window is going to be in the bottom right, by the way. Is it? Nice. Oh, he looks badass. I love him. Holy shit. I love him. Let's do the other ones. Oh, I love the priest too. Nah, that guy looks cool as fuck. Where's all his augments? Augment him. That hair, though. Oh, augmentations. Nice. Where's the random? Oh my god, this chunky. New character. Give me the chunky man. Where he at? Perfect. Portrait. Appearance. Beautiful. Hair. I love the wig. Look at that wig, dude. Is that a little skull? And the hair curl? Look at the little skulls. Love it. Oh my god. Damn. All these beard options. All right. Tattoos. Yes. Yes. Skull on us. Perfect. You know what? Put one on his head too. Perfect. Scars. Damn. That's a hefty scar. All right. I'm back. All right. Augmentations. Nice. I like the metal nose. Oh, I like the jaw too. I like the metal jaw. Beautiful. You need the twirly mustache. Is there a twirly mustache option? Okay, the facial hair coming out of the metal plate does not work well. Brother. We're changing him up. No, it's got to be this ridiculous wig. He has to keep it.
Excellence matters.
We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint.
Golden egg, though? Shit, you're right. We could have the golden egg. Oh, it's not even the golden egg. It's just a faceplate. It's just a head plate, chat. Oh, there we go. Mecha egg. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent, chat. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle.
Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem.
Death's hand reaches for me. Behold the wrath of madness.
It looks like a turd. It does.
My tactics.
Time for a round of space regicide.
Stay faithful.
A new
The destination is known. Applaud my brilliance. What curiosity unveils itself before me?
This voice does not match this character, this build. I'm sorry, it does not match the build. But also, I love it. I love the voice. We gotta change his body. There we go. Thinner works. He's got to be thinner. Now he looks more insane. Perfect. See how one change can make the difference? Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the jaw. Much as I love the jaw, it's not gonna fit. Jaw's not gonna fit here, chat. Oh my god. Perfect. Somehow that works. I need the facial hair of an unhinged miscreant. Perfect. Beautiful. There we go. Now we've got him.
For a round of space regicide.
See, now he fits a bit. Now he fits a bit more.
Watch this spectacle unfold.
Nice. Yeah, we need a new portrait. We need a new portrait for this man. I feel like that actually kind of works. Custom? How does custom work? Oh, you could add your own. You could add your own. I'm not going to be able to match this art. Who's the most unhinged person here? Him. It's got to be him. He looks the most unhinged. He looks the most unhinged.
Behold the wrath of madness.
Nice. All right. So now we need to take a look at what we have here for features. All right. Strength describes how physically strong a character is. It affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons and allows them to lift heavier objects. For each bonus point of strength, characters deal 1 additional damage with melee weapons. Also affects athletics. Noted. Toughness determines how easily a character can shrug off injuries, as well as how easily they can resist toxins, poisonous environments, diseases, and other physical ailments. It increases the chance of resisting negative physical effects and the amount of a character's wounds. For each bonus point of toughness, characters gain plus 10% wounds. Also affects the Karos skill. Karos represents the ability to resist negative effects. Cool. Agility. Agility measures a character's quickness, reflexes, and poise. High agility allows characters to manipulate delicate explosives with finesse or to keep their footing when crossing treacherous terrain. It improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and reaction. If a character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to half their agility. Also affects the demolition skill. Okay. Intelligence. Intelligence is a measure of the character's acumen, reason, and knowledge. It affects lore. Nice. Lore. Medicaid. And tech use skills. All right. Fellowship. Represents the character's ability to interact with others to deceive, charm, or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach a gathering of unsociable servants or effortlessly make deals with treacherous merchants. Okay, so this gives me strength, agility, and toughness. Also gives me survival instincts. Once per combat, when the wounds of a Death World character drop below 30%, they gain 20% of their maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Death World characters also gain a 20% bonus to dodge and armor while they have at least 1 temporary wound from any source. Pretty good. Voidborn. They have willpower. Willpower reflects the ability to withstand the horrors of the warp, the terrors of space, and the dreadful opponent they are bound to encounter in the Cronus Expanse. High willpower allows the character to exert control over a crowd or interrogate a heretic. Also increases their chances of resisting negative mental effects and psychic powers. So we have willpower, intelligence with minus strength. And they come with fortune. Voidborn character can re-roll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. This chance cannot be greater than the base chance of the roll. Additionally, any enemy dodge or parry against a Voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail after a successful roll. The Gamba character. Now, do they roll every? Then it says they can re-roll any failed attack. What's the cooldown on that? That seems kind of cool. Oh shit, don't forget to scroll down. You're right. Let's see what we also have. Talents: Brutal Hunter, Death World characters gain 15% critical hit chance against targets with bleeding effect, or with less than 50% of their maximum wounds. So they have an execute, sort of. Trusty weapons. Death World characters gain 10% critical hit chance with axes, hammers, and laser weapons. Lifetime scars. Death World characters take toughness bonus less from flames, toxic damage, and bleeding. Gotcha. Wounded Beast. Every injury increases the Death World's character agility and willpower by +5. Every trauma counts as 3 injuries. So they actually get better the more fucked up they are. Tenacity. Once per combat, when a Death World character is suffering from the stunned, blinded, or immobilized condition, this condition is now ignored, and they instead gain 20% temp health. Wow. Once per combat, ignore a blind, stun, or immobilize, and you are just now stronger. That's pretty good. All right, look at Voidborn. Bloody Mess. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a 10% chance to double the... This is literally the Gamba character. Contagious Luck. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants that ally the ability to re-roll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic test, or skill test with a 20% chance of success for 1 round. This chance cannot be greater than the base chance. Any non-damaging ability on an enemy grants a 20% chance to fail a successful dodge or parry. Wow. It's the Bard. This is the Bard. This is the tech Bard. Jinx. While a Voidborn character has more than 50% wounds, all chances of all creatures, including enemies, in a 3-cell radius are increased by 10%. While a Voidborn character has less than 50% wounds, all chances of all characters, including enemies, decrease by 10%. Interesting. So when he's high health, he naturally buffs everyone around him, and when he's low health, he naturally debuffs everyone around him, including your teammates. Interesting. This layout reminds me of the Pathfinder game. Well, that would make sense considering it's from the same devs. All right, Hive World. Strength in numbers. Hive World characters gain +1 plus spell bonus divided by 2 resolve if there are 3 or more creatures, allies, or enemies in a 3-cell radius. Yet they suffer a -2 penalty resolve when no creatures are around. Interesting. Miss 2 talents. Oh, just a flesh wound. Voidborn characters have a 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage. Be smart. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus, a Voidborn character can instead use the intelligence bonus if it is higher. Additionally, Voidborn characters can always upgrade intelligence even if their archetype does not allow it. Neat. So Hive World start with Fellowship and Agility. Camaraderie. Hive World characters can pass willpower resistance tests using their Fellowship value instead if the character's Fellowship is higher. Outnumber. If a Hive World character has melee superiority against the enemy, the effect is increased by +10. If the enemy has melee superiority against the Hive World character, the effect is decreased by 10. Melee superiority in melee combat, any target surrounded by more allies than enemies receive a +10 to weapon skill bonus. So this is the Zerg character. Helping Hand. If a Hive World character starts their turn adjacent to an ally, that Hive World character gains +2 MP. What's MP? Movement points. A Hive World character ends their turn next to an adjacent ally, they all gain +2 MP on their next turn. Wow. Weapon personalization. All ranged weapons dealing physical damage have +1 damage, 5 armor pen, +1 rate of fire, and -5 to recoil. Cool. Mobility is always king in these games. Like, mobility is one of the strongest stats in any cover-based shooter, because the better you can move around, the easier it is to flank. Hive World characters gain 50 bonus to dodge against the first attack of opportunity every round. Wow. 50-50 on every AOP. That's good. Forge World. This one gets no feature. Starts with intelligence and toughness. Pinnacle of Weaponry. The first attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to their intellect. For the remainder of combat, the bonus damage is decreased to intellect bonus divided by 2. Cool. Fires of the Forge. Forge World characters gain plus toughness deflection against burning effect and flame weapons. Persistence of the Forge. Forge World characters gain a stacking 10% bonus hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single attack. Successful critical hits from single target attacks increase the hit chance and dodge reduction by 20%. Forge World has another tab. Does it? Oh, thank you. Steel of the Forge. While wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain +1 movement and +1 deflection and cannot fall prone. At the top? What do you mean at the top? Oh, they do. Forge World characters gain 10 plus int bonus critical hit chance. Forge World characters agi bonus divided by 2 movement points and 2x agility bonus dodge. Forge World characters gain 5 plus 2 times toughness bonus armor. Holy shit. Damn. That is a lot of stats. They get armor, agi, movement, and crit. That's a lot of stat sticks for these. And they can't be knocked prone. Oh, you pick one? Oh, do you pick one? Okay, I thought you got all 3. That'd be a little busted if you got all 3. Never mind. Calculated regulations. Forge World characters can use persuasion, coercion, and commerce based on intelligence instead of fellowship. Imperial World. Humanity's finest. Imperial World characters can select any characteristic except for weapon skill or ballistic skill and add a +10 bonus. Wow. You can just slap +10 onto anything you want. That's kind of OP. I don't know if the other ones have any extra tabs. No. Forge World and Imperial World are the only ones with extra tabs. Being able to just slap +10 on anything seems kind of nice at first, but then you realize they don't have any other passives, so you're just choosing what you want to be proficient in. Ready to serve. When Imperial World character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects an ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased. What's resolve? Resolve influences how efficiently and for how long characters can fight in the battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained in the beginning of each turn after killing an enemy. Better to die for the Emperor. While under 40% wounds, Imperial World characters gain +10 bonus to all characteristics and +2 resolve. Wow. +10 all stats when under 40. That sounds pretty good. No heresy. Imperial War characters gain 10% critical hit chance and 10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. Their allies gain half these bonuses. Nice. However, lore is always 0. Doing my part. If no other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first use of any ability from this archetype costs 1 AP less. Nice. Stronger together. All allies, excluding Xenos, in the current party gain +5 of the same characteristic that was chosen by humanity's finest. So whatever I pick, everybody else also gets half that bonus. And finally, Fortress World. Never stop shooting. Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain +10 stacks of never stop shooting. At the start of their turn, there is a stacks of never stop shooting % chance that the first attack this round will cost 0 AP and will not count towards their attack limit per round. If this effect triggers, all the stacks are lost. Fair trigger. That's what this is. This is fair trigger. Nice. They gain perception as well. Describes how well a character perceives their surroundings. Characters with a high perception can pick out a stray bolter shell casing in between the day-to-day morass and under until being deceitful. Also affects their awareness and their dodge. Combat Addict. Fortress World characters gain +7 to ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yet while out of combat, have no intellect, fellowship, perception, or willpower. It's the combat character. It's the combat character, chat. All right. Each round, Fortress World characters gain stacking 1% bonus to dodge. Oh, there we go. Each round, Fortress World characters gain a stacking 1% bonus chance to dodge against ranged attacks for each shot they made during this round. Also, the burst attack grants an additional +10 stacks of never stop shooting. Spare magazine. Fortress World characters' first reload in combat costs 0 AP. Reloading weapon grants an additional 10 stacks of never stop shooting. Wow. Familiar kickback. At the end of their turn, Fortress World characters gain a stack of never stop shooting equal to half their minimal damage of most damaging ranged weapon they use this round. Never stop believing. When all stacks of never stop shooting would be lost, they become willpower. They become willpower divided by 2 number of stacks. Wow. Additionally, a Fortress World character may upgrade their willpower characteristic even if their current archetype does not allow for it. I really just want to be the shooting character. I want to be the combat character. Constantly shooting Seems fun. There's a lot of options to pick from here, chat. We've got Fortress World. We've got Imperial. We've got Forge. Forge World is also one that's really good. Forge World feels like you could just make an absolute tank. What do I take here? There's also Death World. There is the Gamba character. We should probably see what the other... Oh god, there's also Origins. And then Triumph. And then Darkest Hour. And then Oh my god, and then Archetypes. Dude, it's like a 7-hour character customization option. What the fuck? Oh my god. Bounty Hunter. Exemplar. Soldier. The soldier gains +2 agi bonus to their next attack, -1 AP. Does not count towards their attack limit per turn. Ooh. All right, I've decided.
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Fortress World. It's time. Next. Oh my god. Help. Alright, I've decided I'm gonna make a gun-based character, so let's try and figure out who would be the best gun-based character. Probably the commander. Or the commissar. Duty and honor. While the commissar's ally is under the effects of at all costs, that ally suffers 50% damage, but gains +2 AP and +4 MP. Oh my god. Commissar is adjacent to the enemy, gain fell bonus and resolve, motivation. At all costs. Cooldown once per combat. The Commissar's next single shot or single target melee attack applies the following effects. Enemy target, the target becomes marked, and the ally who kills the marked target gains an additional turn after the current one. +2 AP and +4 MP. Allied target also gains 1 AP and 3 MP for the next round. The military commander and all of their allies deal an additional 20 +2 times perception bonus damage to enemies that are adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn. All of the commander's allies also take no damage from other allies' attacks, meaning there's no AoE. Interesting. Crime Lord. Surefire plan. At the start of combat, the Crime Lord gains +int bonus stacks of the Surefire plan effect. The activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. If Crime Lord attacks, they deal 10 plus perception bonus more damage. If they move, they gain 10 plus perception bonus dodge and parry. If the Crime Lord uses a non-damaging ability on an enemy, they gain minus damage penalty. War him. Grant momentum equal to 2x the devotee's willpower bonus. This ability also grants additional willpower momentum for each character that is either 5 cell radius around the priest or was hit by the priest this turn. There's so much stuff. Nope. Navy officer, brace for impact. Once per combat. For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies in a 3 cell radius gain +2 deflection for each archetype taken by the Navy officer. They also cannot be forcibly moved or over penetrated. You serve me. The noble assigns 1 ally who will become their servant until the end of combat. Anytime the noble's abilities affect the servant gains +5 to all characteristics at the start of the noble's next turn. Anytime the servant attacks a target that the noble dealt damage to last turn, the servant gains +10 fell and critical hit chance. Okay. Let's go with a standard commander here. Going boring for our first round. Triumph. More lore, more athletics, more persuasion. What is my character work well in?
My brilliance.
So I have willpower and perception. Or we could go Psyker. What does never stop shooting build off of? So never stop shooting turns into never stop believing. So I just gain a shit ton of willpower. So I just keep shooting and then I gain willpower. No, you wait. Oh, never mind. It doesn't become willpower. I just, based on my willpower, is how many stacks I potentially would keep. Never mind. Willpower just makes me better. Interesting. Go athletics. Awareness, coercion, or medical. Terrible medical. Perfect. And then we'll go soldier. The soldier works best. Cool. Oh God, and now to... I now have 30 points to spend. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ballistic skill reflects a character's accuracy with all forms of ranged weapons. A high accuracy skill indicates that a character is a deadeye and someone to be feared in a gunfight or a skirmish. The base hit chance for ranged attacks and weapons is 30 plus your ballistic. How many points? So I can definitely gonna want to go into ballistics. What's weapon skill? For melee attacks. Probably gonna want to up my perception too. And then willpower. So ballistic skill, perception, and willpower seem like the go-tos. Void ship. Cool. Neat. Enter a name. SS Ruduck. All right. What's our name? Seth. Perfect. Great name. Yeah, y'all can see it now. Seth. Great name. All right, complete. Cool.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
All right. You are in a dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. The character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select or apply by clicking the left mouse button on it, pressing the square button digit. Cool. Why are you bothering me?
My apologies. I did not seek you out to pester you with unwanted attention. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
All right. Sorry, eating a little bit. You can hover your cursor over highlighted words to learn more about them. The tooltips can appear to help you better understand the world of the games and mechanics. Got it. Cool. Lieutenant General Seth. Of course, my character would definitely give their full title.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra Militarum is the hammer of the God Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Is it pronounced lieutenant, not lieutenant? Have I been stupid all this time? Help me.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this voyage ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
What's the goal?
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord's Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
All right. Sorry, I had a small snack. All right, change your POV. Move the camera out, WSD, rotate camera. Got it.
What lies beyond?
Yes. Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to the neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to interactive object. Click left mouse button on the icon to perform the associated action. Some interactive objects, such as doors, chests, are not always marked with icons, but cursor changes over them. Neat. Neat. Bunch of information.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Altar. All right. Open door.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
It auto-saved? It did. Never a good sign. It's combat.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Run!
Uh-oh.
The servitors have gone berserk!
Cower before the mind unhinged.
To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you'll have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Click the button at the top of the screen to start battle. Start battle. Oh shit. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell within the highlighted area and double-click left mouse button on it to move the character there. Movement points, MP, determine how far a character can move on their turn. 1 MP corresponds to 1 cell on the field. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every single diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be canceled. Okay. The commander and all their allies deal an additional 30% damage to enemies that are adjacent to the commander or their allies until the end of the commander's next turn. All commander's allies also take no damage. Running gun. Soldier gains +3 movement point. Their next attack costs -1 AP.
What if?
What if? When your character's ready to end your turn, press space or click the end button at the top right of the screen. Oh, it actually does say whether or not they have line of sight on a character. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points or AP. Their total is displayed on the bottom of the panel. Every attack or ability has a certain cost associated with it. The number of their squares next to the icons of attack actions indicate AP cost. Cool. To attack, first click left mouse button on a single shot icon. Panel at the bottom of the screen. Hover the cursor over an enemy, the tooltip will appear showing your chances of hitting that enemy and the possible damage you can deal on a successful hit. Click left mouse button on the enemy to fire. The amount of damage your character deals depends on the parameters of the weapon they are using. The effectiveness of the shot depends on the distance between character and their enemy. When you target an enemy with a single shot, you will see two areas denoting the weapon's effective and maximum firing ranges. Certain abilities in the game are considered attack actions and can only be used once per turn, unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points until the start of their next turn.
A genius at work.
Shoot him again. Miss.
What? No.
Your character has just missed. To increase hit chance, equip your character with a decent weapon and place them on a vantage point. Abilities and talents that improve weapon skill characteristics will help you hit more often in close combat. Improved marksmanship and talents that increase perception, ballistic characteristics skill. Cool. Analyze enemies. Thanks. You're really helping.
Let's see.
Got him.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Cool.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Spots Ben, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. You can open the map using M to orient yourself. Cool. Neat.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Look at all this lore. Beautiful. God, this voice, I know, I love it. Such a great voice.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
Wowie. Cool. Yeah, that's a big door. Why do we make doors that big?
There will be no peace in my wake.
All right. Where do we need to go? All right. Continue. Will satisfy me. Survey the room. Cool. Continue. 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 Was only the first guy voiced? Where's her voice? Your character skills reflect their knowledge and capabilities. Some dialogues automatically initiate passive skill tests. If such a test succeeds, new information will be revealed or a hidden dialogue option will unlock. If your character is traveling with allies, party members with the highest score in the applicable skill is selected for each of the passive skill tests. Got it. Lore Xenos succeeded. Cool. I can't read that fast, dude. Sorry. I'm very rude. All right. I didn't think you would enjoy this. 40k has tons of lore and yapping in these games. I like the gameplay, personally. It's a lot of yapping. Now, if it's voiced to me, I'm okay with the endless, you know, unending yaps. If it is just a fucking book worth of text thrown into my face, not so much. Why are you here? I don't know. Plus, I'd rather not just voice every single line of, like, I'm not reading an entire book to you, chat. My voice will be gone within the first 2 hours. Weird that the Lord Commander is not voiced, but the messenger was. Okay. I'm ready. Hold on, I have to exhaust every single dial. I have no more questions, please. End dialogue. Are we just randomly clicking? No, I just really wanted to. I'm not that invested. I'm not reading all that. Sorry that happened. I'm also happy for you. All combatants act in turns and their order is determined by an initiative roll. The order of turns is displayed on the left side of the screen from bottom to top. Character at the very bottom goes first, then one above them, and so on. Ooh. Got it. Kill them. Nice. Oh, shit. Nice, dude. Characters with melee weapons block adjacent enemy. Hey, don't shoot me. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield or shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up an advantageous position. In this case, the chance that any attacks will hit the cover and not character increases. Cool. Full cover. Looks good.
A wicked thought.
Kill him.
Ah! Another one is shattered.
Kill him.
Let's see.
Damn. Alright, that's my turn. I shot twice.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
How'd you like this?
I took care of this one. That's not the worst.
Alright, let's move over here. Your character will receive a temporary positive effect from an ally. Such effects enhance your character's capabilities in some way. To learn more about the effect you have gained, hover over the cursor over your effects icon next to your character's portrait. What have I gained? Never stop shooting. Each time Fortress World character kills an enemy, the game plus 10 stacks. Wait, how does this end up working? At the start of their turn, there's a chance that the first attack costs 0 AP. So there's an 11% chance that happens. Winded. Oh. Kill them. Plus 50 ballistic skill until the end of combat. Oh, wow. It's pretty good.
A wicked thought. A predictable downfall.
Nice. All right.
Reduced to dust.
All right, we win. OP characters are OP. Team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let them single one of them survive. What are your orders? Orders gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see. Arc militant requires aid and be quick about it. Okay. Let's go then.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Jesus. They're so unhinged. I love it. Oh.
What lies beyond?
Let's just keep moving. Up. Looks like we got some more combat here. Nice. That looks cool. That looks like a neat little gun. All right. Oh, he's just not voiced anymore. All right. It's just you, me, and all of the unhinged dialogue of our main character. All right, I'm RPing as an insane man who has no idea why he's here, what he's doing, what everybody else is saying. He simply just walks around and kills. There's a developer watching right now. Up. There's a developer watching right now going, God, I spent time writing all that. He's just skipping through it all. I don't know about you. It's just it's too much. I want to get to the combat. The combat, there's a reason I play XCOM. You know what I mean? There's a reason I play the XCOM, because the story is There's them aliens. Go kill them. This is an Owlcat game. I love their gameplay.
Careful, careful. Be gentle
We're
with
suddenly
our
voiced
guest.
again.
He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will...
What?
Open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
I will. Sure. Can I join you?
I may consider it, once you've done what I need you to do.
Okay.
There's a good boy. Then go to the Sentinel at the gates of the Warren Chamber and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped
Let me go get some blood. I'll be right back.
He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult, you will have to do.
Okay. Let's see. Skill tests in dialogues. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test. Unlike passive tests, which are made automatically, in this case, you decide whether or not to select the option. Consequence will depend on the result of the associated test. Success or failure affects how the dialogue will develop. Depending on the context, you might change the course of the conversation, alter the character's attitude, or perform an action whose consequences will only become apparent later. Cool. 75% chance of success. And that's basically guaranteed, you know? You succeeded. 20 XP gained. Nice. I put my hand in it. Cool.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
I have lost my mind.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Nice.
Well, there is still another way.
Got him. Cool. Well, they're all dead and burning.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Let it be known that by my will and two words, Paragon humanity, unbroken by adversity, walk first into darkness and unite. Cool.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
All right, I need a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal, Initiating situational calculations. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Literal wall of text. Get me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated.
Okay.
The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. As the game's story unfolds, you will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated and that the new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal by pressing J or clicking left mouse button in the notifications screen. Journal entries help keep track of the current events and guide your character on their journey. Quest tab tracks the progress of the main story. Here you can find information about any quest you have accepted and their current status. Use the journal to help yourself understand where to go on the next steps of your adventure. Cool. So where am I going?
One step at a time amidst the madness.
All right. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's go this way. Open the door. Or where am I going? What do you want me to do? Not a door. Where is a door? How did the other guy leave this room?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
How did the other guy leave this room? Okay.
In this tapestry of a world,
Oh.
I am the rogue thread.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Yep.
What?
They intend on taking revenge.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Okay.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, chat. 1 second. I leave you with this man. All right? He will take care of you. I'll be right back. All right, chat. Let me go ahead and set this up real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Yep. Do. Add this. Add that. Perfect. Uh-huh. Submit. Uh-oh. It's doing that thing again, where it doesn't let me add a panel. Why? Why is it like that? Just try adding a panel first. Submit. Oh no. What if I save it? What if I save this image? Hopefully that ends up working. Done. Submit. Nope. Nice. All right. Well, there's no panel. That's unfortunate. All right. Scuffed is just always the things. It's just always the way that things work, chat. Well, chat, the next 2 hours of the stream are going to be sponsored. Okay. Next 2 hours of the stream are going to be sponsored. We're going to be checking out. We're going to be checking out more of this game. I would have a panel below the stream that you would click on, but Twitch is not allowing me to add any panels at all. So we're going to continue.
You're in a bad way.
Oh
I
shit.
can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Nice. A med kit, a chest plate, and dialogue. Yo, give me that. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This happens when a BRB. Burp. There we go. This happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within 1 round. The exact percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on difficulty. If the game difficulty you choose, injuries reduce the character's resolve. When the character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, the fresh injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a med kit without passing any skill tests. Old injuries can be healed with a med kit, but they require the character administering the treatment to pass Medicaid skill to succeed. Use med kits to restore wounds and heal injuries. Note that when a character loses all of their wounds, they fall unconscious. Once combat is over, the wounds of all party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. Those can be healed with a med kit. Med kits can only be used by a character who have field medic feature base skill Medikit or have taken Medikit skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses a Medikit in battle, the Medikit skill determines the number of wounds that can be restored as a result. Albert can heal your character's injury. Left mouse button on Albert's portrait, select the med kit on the panel at the bottom, and then use it on your character. Albert needs to be standing next to your character in order to administer the treatment. All right, you got some new items. All the items are added to your inventory. You can open it by pressing I or clicking the bag icon on the right side of the screen. On the inventory screen, weapons, armor, and other items can be equipped and interacted with in other ways. Cool, got it. Well, equip. What's this? 5 to 7 damage, 5% armor penetration, rate of fire 4, dodge reduction 30, 40 max ammo, has a burst fire component. Nice. Armor. Nice. Head kit. Equip. You've got a melee weapon. Delicious. All right. Well, let's move forward. To equip new weapons or your armor, open your inventory and double click. Alternatively, you can left mouse button to drag them and right thing. Okay, view portrait. Cool. You can switch between party members. Cool. I already got all that. Old injury.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Let's patch you up.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt.
Heal my character.
But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers
Mr.
are
Rabbit,
rounding up the
appreciate
scoundrels
that.
and
Thank
suppressing
you.
the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on.
Okay, cool. Well, let me double check.
But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming.
Unions, go ahead and make a command. They said go ahead and just make a command. Like, check out Rogue Trader here with the link, and then pin that to the top of chat for the duration of the sponsored stream.
We must reach the Navigator's Sanctum
to make up for the lack of a panel.
If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
That should end up fixing things. Camera's still off? I'm gonna keep it off for a second.
Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Okay. How'd you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
No.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Okay. Continue.
The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then,
thank you for doing that, Union. Pretty appreciate
Theodora
that.
did the same. Come.
Yeah. All right.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the Rogue Trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
All right.
You will die screaming me,
Wait, you still can't buy it on
Into
Steam?
the fray we charge!
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Y'all can't get it on Steam right now? Doesn't come out until tomorrow. Oh. Surprised that the sponsor stream didn't happen then. I figured you'd be able to get it. All right, well. Combat begins with the tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take actions, but may try to take up advantage positions. Select a character by clicking left mouse button on their portrait at the top of the screen, then click mouse button on the cell you want the character to move to. Red cells are inaccessible to characters. During the tactical phase, each character in the party may move up to their maximum points, but cannot position themselves adjacent to an enemy. All right, cool. All right, I'll bring it back, chat, just for you. For now. I don't like how the camera looks today. I don't know why. I just don't like how it looks today. All right. Well, there is no cover, and we are fighting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 enemies. Okay. Nope, start the battle. Parry. Parry. Combat abilities of characters differ depending on their archetype. Available abilities located in the bottom right of the screen on the abilities panel. To read full description of the ability, hover your cursor over its icon, click right mouse button on it. Click left mouse button on the icon to use the ability. Before the ability is used, you will get to review its estimated outcome. While hovering over your cursor where you will see the ability's area of effect, and each character in this area will have a number displayed over them denoting probability of being successfully affected. If the ability's effect is guaranteed to work, the ability's icon is displayed instead of a number. When you are ready to use the ability, click left button again to confirm your choice. During your adventures, your characters will gain new abilities and talents as their power grows. You can view the full list of abilities and characters by pressing the C. Cool. All right. 30% damage to enemies that are adjacent.
Let's see.
I mean, what's this? First creature for every shot within a cell of a cone.
Shattered foes in my wake.
Oh, shit. I like that.
A genius at work.
Cool.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Be careful, companions can get hurt by burst shots and friendly fire. Oh shit. Your new companion is a warrior. Albard specializes in melee combat and drawing the enemy's attacks. Charge is a unique warrior ability that works only when they are using a melee weapon and is not considered an attack action. Use charge to close the distance between you and the enemy and deal damage. Click left mouse button on the ability icon and choose a direction to charge in. If an enemy is in the direct path of charge, Albert will attack them and will be able to use an attack action afterwards if he has not used one this turn. Note that charge can only be used if the character is 2 or more cells away from their target. This character is using a melee weapon. Melee attacks require the character to be adjacent to an enemy. Make a melee attack and click left mouse button on the strike ability. then on the enemy you wish to attack. Unlike single shots, melee attacks hit automatically with no need to roll. The enemy will try to dodge and parry the attack if they are using a melee weapon of their own. Melee weapons can be used to make area of attacks. All creatures in the area will suffer damage if they succeed on the dodge test, or parry if they are armed with a melee weapon. Damage dealt by melee weapons depends on the weapon's parameters and the attacker's strength score. All right, so you've got brace for impact. Cooldown once per round. For 1 round, the Navy officer and their allies in a 3-cell radius gain 2 deflection. Cool. Charge. Well, let's just go ahead and brace for impact here. We have cleave or strike. I will cleave.
Dominance achieved.
Nice. And then charge that guy. Nice. Characters with melee weapons can make an attack of opportunity if the opponent in the adjacent cell initiates movement. It can also be triggered by sub-abilities. All characters with melee weapons, including members of your party, can make an attack of opportunity. The chance to hit and deal damage are calculated just like a normal attack. All right, cool. And turn. Ow. Parried. All right, let's run and go.
The smoke and gunfire.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I am powerless to act.
This ability cannot be used again this turn. Well, tried my best. Let's do a melee attack on you.
One fewer target.
And then we'll charge to
It
you.
will be done. I'd rather not. I took care of this one.
Nice. You can advance the level of your character and companions. Prevailing in battles, exploring the Chorus Expanse, and completing quests earns you experience points. Once you've accumulated enough experience, your character gains a new level. Click on the arrow symbols on your character's portrait to the level up screen. Each level gained offers your characters new progression options, which include new abilities, talents, skills, improvements, and other enhancements. Your companions gain new levels at the same time as your character, even if they are not included in the active party during your journeys. You can always increase their level later. Cool. Everybody levels up the same.
To the ordinary, I am an enigma.
All right. Choose a skill. Well, looks like I only get one. Oh, never mind. Awareness, demolition, athletics, or Medicaid. These have thumbs up next to them. All right, well, I'll take more awareness. Sounds good. Yep, we'll take awareness. Can I change it? All right. There we go. Complete. Neat. I'm now very aware. Resist negative effects, coercion, athletics. We'll give you more athletics. Cool. More athletics. Neato.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Defeated enemies have no further need for their former belongings, but you can discover valuable trophies among them. Okay. Items on the right side of the trophy collection window go to your inventory, such as used or equipped by characters. Items on the left are packed up as cargo and sent to your ship, which can be used later to trade with various factions. You can move trophies around from one left window and the double control. Okay, so we have sword, laser pistol, which does slightly more damage. But worse range. Add to cargo. Add to cargo. Is this sword better? No. Your chain sword is way better. Collect all. No, I want you to put it in here. Put it in the cargo area. Okay, cool. Close it up. Bunch of garbage chain swords. I now have an old injury. I thought I healed that. I guess I took damage. 1 out of 20. Here's a map of your void ship. It consists of several parts between which you can travel. Some parts are not yet available, but over time your character will be able to access them. Cool. Let's go.
There will be no peace.
Navigator second.
Oh, time for a new character. The mage character.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Nice. Well said. Signed character number 7, Sunny Rainfall, Music Man, 9 bits, and Sizia. Sizia BT. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Continue.
Master, watch your head.
Idira,
Nice
would
dodge
it be
roll,
too
dude.
much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis.
Idira.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
It's me.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit
VA
us where
is
it
killing
hurt.
it.
They went
Good
after
job.
the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt.
Damn.
And the voices wail,
Already, huh?
heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Okay. Continue, please. Not VA.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Can he?
Blast it. You're right.
First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
All right.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
I love her. Up.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay. Indira has joined your party, which now consists of several characters. To select one character, left mouse button on the portrait and select multiple, drag a box around them. Cool. Everybody, come on with me. Let's open up this door. Destroy the field. All right, let's get in there.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
All right. Put you there, put you here. I'll put myself behind full cover because I value my own life above everyone else. Ender is a psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weakness, and her psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them. Analyze enemy is an operative ability which applies to the exploit effect to all enemies within the operative's line of sight at the start of each operative's turn. The operative can use this ability against a specific enemy to inflict several stacks of this effect. The higher the operative's intelligence, the more exploit stacks will be inflicted. Whenever the operative hits a target with the exploit applied to them, the attack deals additional damage. The amount of extra damage depends on the target's number of exploit stacks and the operative's perception. Expose weakness is an operative's ability which they can use against a single enemy who is under the exploit effect, as their ability reduces the enemy's dodge, parry, and armor. The amount of reduction depends on the number of active exploits on the enemy and operative perception. Indra is armed with a special staff that allows the Psyker to unleash psychic powers against enemies. In the future, you will encounter staffs that only a Psyker versed in certain disciplines can use. For example, you might find a staff that lets the Psyker use Inferno, but to do so, you must have Pyromancy discipline learned. Okay, noted for the future. So let's see what you got. You have Lightning Arc, one enemy. It's got a cooldown, 100% hit chance, chains up to 4 targets. Neat. Within a 3-cell radius. Neato. What ability you got here? Forewarning. One friendly creature within a 10-cell radius. Increase parry and dodge by 10% until the end of combat. Sounds great. Give it to him. Beautiful. See what else you got here. Psychic Shriek. One character within a 12-cell radius. Deal damage to them directly. Cool. Analyze enemies. One enemy creature within a 20 cell. Cooldown 1 round. They gain exploits. Cool. Well, let's exploit.
Will do.
There we go. We'll exploit him, and then we'll do a chain lightning.
Damn it.
Up. Oops. As you do. You can use a medkit to restore your party's wounds in battle, treat an injury, or get rid of certain negative effects. Cool. Not gonna do that. All right, let's go ahead and charge you.
I will do my duty.
Nice.
Victory is imminent. I'm not interested.
Okay.
Indeed.
Well, we'll brace. You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended actions. Left click on accessible cell in the battlefield and place your character's hologram there. Select an ability or a single shot attack to see the expected outcome. The action will be displayed if used from the hologram's location. To let you assess whether you have picked an effective position for the action you're planning to take. The hologram also lets you see if the enemy will be within your line of sight. Cool.
A wicked thought. Step by step, I lead.
All right, potential lethal there.
Schemes.
Or a miss, that works too. Should have used that first. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that did no damage. Neato.
Just a minor setback.
0.
Was that you? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
That works. Just use my ally as a conduit for lightning. I like it. The creature in their chair appears to have become one with chair. Cool. Hey, are you alive? Your time is short. You all right? Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. Okay. Its march thunders under the burden of hope. Unseal your heart, and I will flood your souls with a myriad of words and meanings, each one a potent salvation within me. Run. Navigator's still alive. Ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the master helmsman. If he is still alive, it's worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces. Sounds great. Good luck. Navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids. Sounds nice, dude. I like it. All right.
Curiosity.
Well, let's go.
Sings in my veins.
The timer is basically empty now, chat. Locked door. All right.
At a time.
Why am I streaming from a bathroom?
The madness.
Okay, I now just have to ask, what made you think this was a bathroom? Oh, there was loot. I like that it tells me about this loot. There's an axe, another axe, a scrappy auto gun. Probably all garbage. Collect it all. Yeah, just collect it all. Cage makes it look like tiles. It's a bathroom. To the officer's deck. Oh shit, it does. Chat, I am not streaming. Does not look like a bathroom. I gotta find some. Hold on. I've got a solution for this, chat. I've got a solution. Hold up. There. Now I just gotta move it over. Yeah. Perfect. Looks great, dude. And now the bars are gone. Perfect. Look at that. See? Perfect now. Nice shower curtain. I'll take it. It looks better though as a background. All right. See? Now it's perfect. Why are we back up over an hour? Let it. Oh, chat. The subathon advances, but where's the rush?
Just
with Admiral
make sure you
Bathroom
don't drop
ready
the
to
soap.
flush. Chat, it's not a fucking bathroom. This isn't a shower curtain. Although I do like the blanket behind it. The blanket looks better. I'm going to be honest. The blanket is better. Isn't that nice? It's better, chat. Tell you what. If y'all are nice enough, I'll find you.
Bring the bars back.
No. Tell you what, if you're nice enough, I'll find a green jade blanket to throw in the background. How does that sound, chat? If y'all are on your best behavior, I'll find a green jade blanket.
Your ship's as good as ours.
It's all over for you.
It's all dies of cringe.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these men.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
I love her. Cool. Hi.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I'm Seth.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy.
Hell yeah.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
All right.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tector map with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
In combat, a character may need different kinds of weapons, which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory and move things around. Swapping weapon sets does not cost action points. Neato.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
You already have better stuff, so... Goods. What's this? 2% of miscellaneous cargo. Ranged weaponry cargo. Salvaged Omni processor. Shipment of sticks. Throw it in there. All right, cool. Close.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Open with the right tool. Oh, I open it. That's more goods. What's this? Well-maintained lasgun. How's that compare to mine? It's slightly better. All right. That go in there. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Close. Equipment. Yep.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy, it's my
There we go.
brush.
I don't see why I would ever use two guns when this one does more. All right, perfect. Open this door. Nice. Okay.
They will
Here
see.
we go again.
Oh, yes.
Oh, please, you
They
try.
all will see.
All right. She gets to go first. Okay. Start that. Argenta is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas and a soldier. She is an expert with burst ranged weapons that deal damage in an area. Another of Argenta's strength is her mobility in combat. Run and gun, we already know what that does. Revel and slaughter is a soldier ability which can be used once for each 3 enemies that the soldier kills in a single combat. Each activation of this ability increases their crit hit chance, all that stuff. Cool. Burst attacks, we already know all this. We're really doing all that. All right, so we have grants momentum equal to 6. What's momentum? With momentum, your party members can use unique abilities called heroic acts and desperate measures. In battle, the level of momentum changes depending on the actions of the characters. If the momentum gauge reaches 175 or more, party members can use a heroic act. If momentum drops below 25, your party will gain the ability to use a desperate measure. This has a number of negative effects. At the beginning of each combat, your party starts at 100. The maximum momentum of a party is 200. Minimum is 0. So grants momentum equal to 6. So we can give ourselves 6 momentum. This ability also grants 3 additional momentum for each enemy that is either in a 5-cell radius around the sister of battle or was hit by her this turn. Okay. Oh.
Faith without deeds is worthless. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice.
Doubt is for the weak.
All right.
This is unacceptable.
Parried. All right. Chain lightning. God, that's so strong.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. And then analyze that enemy. Cool. Full and cover partial gives you the opportunity to avoid enemy attacks. Full cover indicated by the skull reduces the chance to be hit by 60. Partial is 35. Cool. Well, let's
A genius at work.
we use running gun.
I won't sully myself with that.
Looks good. Let's move yourself here.
Tantalizing anomaly. What? Ha! No!
Oh my god, you can't use it while melee. Ah.
Ooh, another scar
Don't mind me
to my
just
collection.
being stupid.
Let's see.
Could do
Another one is shattered.
Oh. More are coming in.
What if fate claims another one?
Cool. All right. Once characters suffer a certain amount of injuries, their injuries are replaced with a trauma. Make sure to use medkits in time to avoid that. Okay.
It will be done. Reduce the dust.
All right. Cool sniper. You can shoot from that far away? Damn. Okay.
I know what is to come. Will do.
All right. You can use our ability there. And bring them to 3 HP. Nice.
But of course.
Let's go ahead and exploit his weakness. All right. Move you over to here.
A wicked thought. Another one is shattered. I'm powerless to
And I can
act.
only shoot once. Ugh. That does not feel good.
I will do my duty.
Charge him.
That's not the senator's
And then cut him
I
off.
took care of this one.
They're not even sitting in cover. My chance to hit you. 35%. 46%. Let's use running gun. That'd be enough to get me into this cover. It will be.
Rejoice in battle.
Okay, so let's move you up to here. 62%, 40%, 30 and 22. I'll
As
take
the
the 62.
Emperor commands, I act.
Nice, good hit. I'll do it again.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
Good job. All right. Move you up here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
And then we're going to just
On it.
weaken you. And that'll be your turn. $75.
Let's see.
All right, 65. Nice, good hit. What's the icon on the cage? That is an interactable of some kind. Usually just gives you lore. Oh, we're done. Garbage, 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 sword, sword, more swords, more garbage, more garbage. Cool.
What lies
All right.
beyond?
Anything I can interact with? Oh, goods. Let's go get the goods. Cool. Collect it all.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Alright, what we got? More goods. Collect them all. Cool. Crew member? Anything else here? Some more goods over here. Collect it all. Cool. More goods. Collect it all. And more goods. What's he got? A multi-key. Neat. And a medicine set. Cool. Open the door. Uses logic. Oh, collect all. Alright. Then
In the shadow.
I am at your service. Let me help.
Oh, take my transient gratitude. You see, this galaxy, it is my playground.
This creature's intelligence and willpower is reduced by 15. Duration permanent. Oh, nice.
Your seneschal is always there for you. Ah, careful.
His old injury didn't go away. Oh, I guess I have to... I don't think those medkits are actually doing anything. Looks like they're not. So open a jammed door, click on the icon. The character with the highest tech use skill will make the skill test. If this skill fails, the door will remain closed. A particularly bad result of tech use, door can become permanently stuck and impossible to open. Nice.
Unexpected result.
Your character is about to use the tech use skill in dialogue and during the exploration. You will often make various tests, and the result might determine how successful your character's efforts make hidden dialogue options appear and reveal. Success is determined by rolling a D100. Neat. Each skill test has a difficulty of up to 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll a value less than the sum of the stated value. For example, you are attempting a test with a difficulty of -10. Your tech skill is 40. So 40 minus 10 is 30. Therefore, to succeed this skill, you must roll a 30 or less. Any result above 30 will mean failure. Note the difficulty is calculated from greater to lower values. The greater the difficulty value, the easier it is to pass. Okay. The higher a character's skill score, the easier it is to succeed on tests. Skill scores depend on the character's respective character scores and advancement. Okay. I don't play a lot of D&D, but wouldn't rolling higher on a D100 be good? Where that D100 you want to roll low, D20 you want to roll high. Not just keep it the same. Access received. I did it.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Did it tell me what I rolled? Or did it just say you did it? Ooh, operator's gloves. +3 bonus to tech use. Like all.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
A nice little stroll.
Should I divine our next step?
The movement seems a little off. Multi-key. Melt the charge. Tech use. We'll use an explosive.
Duty prevails.
Nice. Restore power supply. Tech
I better myself
65.
through my service.
So it's not telling me what I'm
Let's
actually
proceed.
rolling.
This task should have been accomplished easily. The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment. This task should have been accomplished easily. I failed.
Okay.
Compared to neighbor zones, that was barely a challenge.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Okay.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
More multi-keys. And a shotgun. Nice. More melta charges, more med packs. Okay. There's a page in the bottom right. Gotcha.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Never doubt me.
Neat. All right. Got Revel and Slaughter. Soldier immediately removes the winded effect until the end of combat. The soldier gains the following bonuses: ballistics, agi. Cool. Becomes available after killing. Sounds good. Neato. Until the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced by tough bonus, and the warrior gains plus tough bonus and temporary wounds. Neat. The operative removes all exploits from the target and decreases the target's dodge, parry, and armor. Neat. Revel and Slaughter. Neat.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Alright, well, let's go into inventory real quick. Who's got the best tech use? Kinda nobody. I'll give it to you for now. Shotgun. I want to try it. Let's try it. We'll equip it. All right.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Okay.
There will be no peace in
This
my
ocular
way.
impulse was a worthwhile investment.
That was weird. Oh. Who's that? Oh, it's the lady that doesn't have a voice. All right? This is impossible. Got you aware of the limits of what is possible, Seth? For your worldview, but it is out of what an orc trader knows and sees. Cool. Good talk. Conviction. Sometimes your characters will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions, and this can help develop the 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogues, events, and abilities. Cool. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3, Voltairy becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2 adherent. Your characters and allies have convictions of their own as well. Okay. Get people off the bridge. Will not leave my people in harm's way. Heretical. Offer the help. Take my pain away and give me power. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Walk through the fire. Well, 1 is definitely the most unhinged, so let's do it. Well, they should have believed harder.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Yes. The Emperor protects.
Indeed he does. Huh. If I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What, we'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
No.
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Dismiss the help and stand up on your own. I feel fine. Allow Abelard to help you up. I've been better. No element holds power over the righteous. End dialogue. Perfect. Ready to join the forces. It's time to push the heretics back. Kill the heretics. Lore. Warp 50. Look closely. Succeeded. Does not seem to have changed since you first met. Alright. He's all good. You're not in the best shape. I'll fight. Continue. 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 We'll go to the assault on the bridge. No, you are not. Emperor bless you. Thank you. Bless me.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
All right, open this door. What I think so far? It's good. I'm not good. This game, maybe it's just
curiosity,
you know,
sings in my
I don't know about
veins.
I don't know about anybody else, but
success.
the game definitely hits me with that. Sure is a lot. I'm sorry that happened to you, or I'm happy for you, but I'm not reading all of that.
In this tapestry of a world,
Hopefully I'm not the only one. More goods. +3 on logic. Neat. Who's best at logic? Not you, not you, not you. You are all equally stupid in logic. All right, then you equip them. Sounds good.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
I will admit, sometimes like I'm clicking on things and it just doesn't seem to, characters don't really move. All right, let's go. Lord Captain's quarters. Golden, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. All right. Anything I can interact with? Any loot that can be gathered? You have found an item that can only be equipped by characters of a certain conviction rank. You can up your character menu to see the character convictions. I did. Okay.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Goods? Cool. Requires dogmatic follower. This helmet grants the wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. Nice.
I have
I'm a dog.
different perspective.
Equip. God, my character is gonna look like a generic MMO character that just got done with the leveling process by the end of this ship. What's this? The wearer gains +10 to commerce and lore. Nice. Who's good at commerce and lore? Mr. Statstick. Perfect. That's your new name, is Mr. Statstick. All right. Something happened.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No!
Damn.
Lord Captain, I didn't
EA is killing it.
Didn't hear a thing.
She's devoted to this role.
Not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer,
Yeah, we're under 100.
And
Fuck
I'll
yeah.
try to see what secrets it holds.
All right. Examine the body. It got shot. Oh my god. Might be able to see the killer.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that.
Grandel, Toxin, Drake, Crimson Cage, and Omi Place. Thanks for gifting. Appreciate that.
Searching for it in the warp.
Examine the body. Inspect the papers. Continue. Inspect the shards. What do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
All right, cool.
Tainted witchcraft. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Damn.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
My character ruining everything. All right.
Watch this spectacle unfold.
Light and medium armor. Armor protects the character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor types are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what percent of incoming damage from an enemy attack it can absorb. The type of armor also influences the chances that the character wearing it will pass the dodge test. The higher the dodge penalty, the lower the chance that you'll be able to dodge the enemy attack. The character's light armor dodges more often, but takes more damage when hit. Medium armor absorbs more damage, but the character is hit but less likely to dodge the attacks. Cool. Good talk. Combat Servitor. Neato. So let's come over here. Let's hit this with a good old cleave. And then he parried. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take an endure. And a brace. Cool. In turn. We're gonna do
wicked
tactics. Rending shotgun. Neat. Or we could hit everything here. I can do damage to the chair. 2 to 4 damage to chair. All right, we'll try the shotgun.
What if? Fate claims another one.
Nice. And I can shoot 1 time. Neato. You'll encounter enemies with various abilities and features. The icon next to them will let you see what they do. All right, cool. Fresh injury. Heavily damaged. Neat.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. Okay, and then we'll
As the
get
Emperor
some momentum.
commands, I act.
Perfect. And then for you, we're just gonna do a lightning blast.
Was that you? That's an unfortunate turn of
Using my
fate.
own unit as a conduit. And then I guess I should have analyzed you first. What does that do? Yeah, I should have done that first, but it's fine. We'll increase your dodge. Cool, good talk. Up. Okay.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
All right, let's charge this guy.
At your beck and call.
Endure. Okay. We'll do run and gun and then shoot him twice. Oh, it does 1 to 2 damage. What the fuck? All right, and we'll go for him. Hey.
I'll do it.
Give you a run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay. Nice. Good talk. Go ahead and analyze him. And then we'll expose those. Reduce your armor. And then I will do a screech on you. 10. Huge.
Gray hair, sure hand.
Dodge. Nice.
My prescience has failed me.
All right. Well, go over here.
It will be
Take a
done.
nice little melee attack. And then we'll charge him.
One fewer target.
Kill him. Nice. Let's bust out the shotgun. How this is only a 65% chance to hit, I do not understand, but
A
whatever.
wicked thought. Ah, another one is shattered.
Nice. Hey V, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Appreciate that. You've brought us above 100 again. So I get firearm mastery. Soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire, minimum 2. Using the weapon's attack that normally costs the least AP, these attacks do not spend AP. Until the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. Soldier immediately reloads their current weapon. Nice. And now choose a trait. Rapid reload. Reloading costs -2 AP less. 1. The first reload in combat does not cost AP. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains 10 + 2 times BS more damage for their next attack in the current combat. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals more BS damage. Okay. Gamina, thanks for gifting 5. Unpredictable. Soldier gains 3 plus agi bonus chance to critically hit. This bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment for the attack. Fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of combat. Exploit surroundings. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full cover and 20% for half cover. Seems kind of good. Of course, you could just take whatever the fuck you want. Never stop believing. When all stacks of never stop shooting should be lost, they become willpower divided by 2 number of stacks instead. What's my current willpower? 30 plus 15, so 45. So they become, so I can keep I mean, that seems pretty good. Never stop believing, I feel like, is a really good one to take here. Combat doesn't even last long enough for that to even happen. So I don't think it's worth it right now. But it's a start. All right, we'll start with it. What else does he get? Daring Breach. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains Agi plus Agi bonus movement points until the end of their turn. They don't lose movement points after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee attacks this turn. So basically, go crazy. Neat. Seems kind of nice. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals additional damage. Enrage. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain stats. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain +1 stack of epicenter of slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, warrior gains +1 temporary wound for each stack. These temporary wounds cannot exceed your bonus. Thick skin gains 1 damage reflection, and their parry chances increase by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Ooh. Thick skin seems actually pretty good. 25% armor. Oh, that's not that much increase. Open engagement. Damage dealt by charge is increased. Living shield. The enemy suffers a -10 penalty to their hit chance with range attacks. Against the warrior for every enemy in a 1 cell radius around the warrior. Stacks it 3 times. Ramming speed. Warrior gains toughness bonus, damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat. Whenever the warrior is hit while under the effect of Endure, their damage deflection is increased by +1 until their next turn. Whenever the warrior parries an attack, their next warrior archetype ability costs 1 AP less. Becomes incredibly deft. Charge and slash do not end the warrior's movement and grant +10 agi for 1 round. There's so many abilities. Next opportunity. Don't really care about that right now. If the warrior has not attacked this turn, they gain 10 + 2 times toughness bonus % armor. So you could just turn your defensive stance, just sit there and exist. Neat. Chain weapons gain +4 max damage. That's pretty good. $15 bonus to parry. %10 bonus to dodge. Increase your wounds by half of the character's level rounded up. So that would be 2 extra health, bringing me to 29. That could be fun if we just make ourselves like... If we increase the amount of HP that we can actually tank, that'd be good. Not very useful now, but it will be useful later. Doing my part. If no character in the current party has the same archetype as this character, the first use of any ability from this archetype costs 1 AP less. Not as great. All allies, excluding Xenos in the current party, gain +5 to the same characteristics as chosen for humanity's finest. Okay. Get cover. I think I just take thick skin here, maybe. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wound for each stack. We'll just do Epicenter Slaughter for now. Works for me. Dismantling attack. The operative immediately inflicts 1 exploit on all enemies in combat and makes a free attack against the target. That attack always hits. Until the end of combat, the target of this attack suffers minus penalty to dodge and armor. Wow. Okay. You just get to hit everybody for free, can't miss, and debuff. Huge. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit on an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage. Okay. Just a flat 1 damage. So I can debuff everything and then, okay, yeah, sure. That sounds great. I don't even have to read the rest. Rapid reload, rack and ruin, camaraderie, fired up. I'm actually going to go ahead and give you better cover. There we go. Seems good.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
All right. Sit here. Oh wait, was there loot? No, I didn't look at loot. I'm used to everything telling me that, hey, you missed some loot. Oh shit, lore, warp, 65%.
Result.
A horrific vision. Neat.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
What's happening over here? What kept him not be joining us? Okay, continue. Doesn't have to be the end. Continue. 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 Draw your weapon. The rogue trader will be avenged. That complicates things. The party, ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with honor. Yes.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
That's a new moose. Thank you for gifting 20 subs, keeping the timer above 100 hours. Oh, fuck. Nice.
Closed ranks.
Start battle. You will encounter enemies with various abilities and feature. Right, let's go to see what they do. All right, cool. Chaos spawn. Neato.
The storm approaches.
Okay. Shoot it.
You noted discordant melody.
Shoot it again. Nice. I like it. And turn. Move you over here. Run and gun again. Wait, what? Skipped your turn. What? Oh, okay. All right.
On it.
All right.
Cover me. Not this Greyer's job.
Oh. You can't hit from here.
No can do.
Understood.
High momentum.
Use momentum to use heroic abilities. All right. Daring Breach. Immediately restore all AP.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
All right. So wait, you can hit me from there, but I have no line of sight? All right. Made a fire 4. Let's see here. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon rate of fire using the weapon attack that normally costs at least AP. No, I'm not going to use your heroic ability. We're just gonna
Let's see.
5 whole damage.
A genius at work.
As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it.
Oh. The dismantling attack is only... Gonna eat me? Yeah, he probably is. So I should be able to move here.
This foreboding? That is not my destiny.
Yeah, I can only do dismantling attack like right next to me. Okay, that's not as good as I thought it was.
Was that you? Or
Okay.
Indeed.
What? What? I charged him and he regened and then did a free attack? Okay. I guess we reload. So we can't actually damage him at all until we kill everything else. All right. So we have to kill literally everything.
What is my news? Let's see. I won't sully myself with that. What if fate claims another one? Let's see.
Nice, good hits there.
High momentum.
How many can you hit from right here? You can hit pretty much everybody from right here. Then you'll get slapped, but I might be okay with that anyway. I don't know, we'll see.
Guided by faith, in thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
What's the rate of fire of this? 4? All right, so you can attack that
As the
one.
Emperor commands, I act. Each strike
Nice.
is a prayer. Refuse.
So we killed that one.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice, we killed that one.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Dodged. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Nice. Shoot it again.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, okay. It's 285 misses.
Faith
It's run and
without
gun.
deeds is worthless.
Oh, yeah. And then
I'll do
we'll
it.
shoot it again. Okay, that's 385 misses.
As the Emperor commands,
And
I
we'll
act.
do that. Grab some extra momentum. Nope, don't have range there. All right. We'll move you here. And then we will...
Not this Grey's job.
Oh,
I know what is to come.
I guess there's just no line of sight there. Not close enough to chain, sadly. But we can analyze it.
Anything else?
Alright.
Wait, it's all XCOM. Always has been Rugun.
Alright. You can't really do much from here.
Follow my lead.
Alright.
I will do my
You
duty.
can just endure from right here. Okay. kill that one. Nice. And then I guess we just have to shoot him because I can't hit these guys in the back. So I guess we just split up and we just shoot the boss. Move back here, super far away, and we'll analyze you again.
But of
I guess
course.
we can go ahead and expose you, and then we'll do
Anything else?
Shriek as well. He gets to kill one. He gets acid there, and then I get knocked down prone. Yeah, there's not really much I can do to avoid that. Feels like.
I've suffered worse.
Because I can't get to them. They're just sitting the very far back. But God. I wish I could go back a turn.
I will not. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. This is unacceptable. I'll do it.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Let's do analyze on you. Okay. And he just loses his turn 2 times in a row and then dies.
Blessed are those who sacrifice
All right.
the Empyrean.
Okay, so we have to. I guess we just eat shit and get hit by him for free. Because if we damage him and he consumes somebody, I just instantly lose, so. Is there any way to get a line of sight on the 2 in the back?
Let's see.
Nope, can't hit him from there. Can't hit him. Wait, no. Let's switch our gun. Okay, so you can hit him from there. Okay, you can hit him from there. Okay, so we'll move you forward. And then shoot this guy. And then we're gonna need to get a kill.
Predictable, that's all.
High momentum.
Alright, let's take momentum. Running gun to here. Yeah, running gun to here. Let's do an ultimate ability.
As
Okay,
the Emperor
kill him.
Commander, we can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll
Kill
do
him. Okay.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer. I'll do it. Eradicated.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Revel in Slaughter immediately removes the winded effect. Cool. What's winded do? I don't have winded yet. Yes, I do have winded. Okay. Cost 1 AP. We'll do the Furious since we just killed a whole bunch of enemies.
As the Emperor
So I'll remove my winded. Alright. Now, can you shriek that one? You can. Okay, so let's move you forward. We will analyze you. And we'll shriek this one.
Anything else?
Perfect. Now, move you here.
My place is at the fore.
All right. And then you can charge this guy. Now we'll do brace for impact.
Victory
Endure.
is imminent.
And we'll get an extra melee attack.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Parry. Alright. So now let's do Regimental Tactics, which will increase our damage dealt to the boss. And then this does 6 to 8. This does 11. 17. Be the best place to move you. Why this is only a 26% chance to hit at point blank shotgun, I don't fucking know, but all right. Neat. And that doesn't cause an attack of opportunity from the melee guy, so I guess that was your turn. First fire, 4 shots of 6 to 10 damage versus 5 shots of 3 to 4. We'll just do that.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. That is not the Emperor's will.
You can't. Oh, it costs 3 AP to reload. Okay.
What
Move you
is
here.
this foreboding?
We will analyze you again. And we'll exploit those.
Was that you? Or
And then we'll shriek. And I rolled minimum. Neat. Alright, good talk. Charge
Someone
you?
else can do this.
Or it's too close. Okay. We're back.
Fantastically sound approach.
Now charge. Get a free hit in there.
Indeed.
And hit him again.
It will be done.
Then prepare.
I will let you.
mocking me.
Faith shields me.
So he can melee from super far back. Good to know. We don't have enough momentum yet, so I guess we'll just do a run and gun here. I can't shoot him with the shotgun because he just can dodge shotgun blasts for some unknown reason. And we'll just take 2 basic shots. We'll be over here.
Undone.
Not quite much.
Over penetration. Some shots are able to pierce enemies and deal damage. Neat.
Doubt is for the
Go ahead and
weak.
run and gun. Oh, I can do it again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Rookies.
Okay, you're fine. We've run out of ammo.
On it.
Cool.
Why did I not foresee this?
All right. It's kind of a iffy fight, but it's all right. Wait, you're taking
Quiet. They're trying to tell me something.
goods. Blade shard, gloves of endurance. Whenever the wearer of these gloves gets an injury or falls unconscious in combat, their allies gain +1 bonus to damage. Oh, that's huge. Throw that on the tank. Great. Mantle of Heroism. As Iconoclast. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge till the end of combat. Neat. Cool. All right. Let's come over here.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Let's give you the tank gloves, or rather the get hit and buff everybody else gloves. And we also get a level up. Nice. Increase my ballistic skill, or increase my willpower. How much of a willpower increase is that? It's only 5. I'll take ballistic. I don't want to miss. I hate missing. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains more damage for their next attack in the current combat. I feel like Rack and Ruin's probably the way to go. Yeah. Rack and Ruin. Perfect. Choose talent. Since we have a thing where every time I get hit, it just gives everybody else damage, we should just keep taking... We should just keep taking anything that makes me tankier, I feel like. And with how fast we level up, I'm gonna take It Will Not Die. And then we'll take more toughness. Yeah, just make myself as tanky as possible. Give everyone else damage. Nice. From 28 to 33 HP. Huge. And then for you, we're going to take intelligence. And then... chain weapon expert. I like how you're not even giving me options here for like what would be best. Swift movements, 2 movement point. Probably take swift movements because your movement speed is awful right now. I'll take more ballistic skill, and then we'll take Rack and Ruin. Sounds good. Complete. Cool. Old injuries. Back 1 of 700.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh, got some goods here. Cool. Collect all that. Where do you want me to go now?
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it.
Cool. We'll survive. Establish. Continue. I'm ready. Begin the ritual. I will be the one that leads us to victory. All right. Cool. Be gone, Phantom. Phantom changes. It changes again. It changes once more. Ooh. Continue. Continue. Continue.
By right of blood succession.
Say nothing.
And with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The
I've
deed
done
is
it.
done.
I've become the Rogue Trader.
My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
It is done. I am now the leader. I have achieved rank of Rogue Trader. We've beaten the game.
Was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir Edelthrad and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained.
Cool.
For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Nice. Cool. We've done it. We've completed the tutorial. Well done, us. Proud of us, chat. Cool. Mm-hmm. 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 Consumables. Uh-huh. Yawn. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I understand. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm not gonna read numerous walls of text, but I did enjoy my time here. So chat, that's gonna go ahead and bring us to the end of our sponsored segment of the stream. We played it for about 4 hours, got through the tutorial. Probably would have been a little bit longer if we read through everything, but we did not. So hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for sponsoring me to play your game. It was fun. I enjoy it. I'm telling you now, gotta add like a roguelike mode, fast-paced, all combat. Add that. You'll get more people like me. That's my recommendation. All fight, no story. Fast track through everything. My recommendation. Hell yeah. I mean, it's a CRPG? No, I refuse. All fight. Just one fight after the next. Room to room. Hall by hall. Till we reclaim the ship that is ours. All right. That, we're going to go ahead, switch on games to Darkest Dungeon. All right.